already 1 minute past the hour, and we've got a very action-packed hour to go. I think we could probably all talk about the Alliance for several hours, but I think it's better to leave people wanting more than to overshare in the beginning. So let's hope that this launch event gives people a good taster. Just a couple of people I want to introduce specifically on the and say thank you to. In particular, we have our 11 Digital Finance Associations on the call with us, and I'm going to read them out to make sure I give every single one of them the starring attention. We have Digital Finance Forum Bangladesh, Association de Professional Finance Digital, DFI Benin, Digital Finance Practitioners Ghana, FinTech Mozambique, the Mozambique FinTech Association. We have Association of Digital Finance Practitioners Nigeria, the Association of Digital Frontiers Senegal, SHOMU, Sudan FinTech Association, the Association of Digital Finance Practitioners Tanzania, Digital Frontiers Association Uganda, the Association for Digital Finance Zambia, and lastly, alphabetically, but definitely, the Digital Finance Practitioners Association. So it's fabulous to have you all here. And also, I know a lot of our DFI, my DFI colleagues are with us as well. So thank you to the DFI team, who are our first member of the Alliance. So thank you in particular for agreeing to be part of today's launch, and also to Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Without their support and encouragement, we wouldn't be here today as well. And to the wonderful Chris Calabria, thank you for being our guest speaker today. We really appreciate it. So without further ado, I think we should get going. We've got 100 and something people nearly on the call already. So let's get going. And our first guest speaker is Chris Calabria. So over to you, Chris.
Thank you, Sarah. And what a wonderful event we have today. Delighted to be here with all of you. As Sarah said, I'm Chris Calabria from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. And at the Gates Foundation, we believe that every person deserves a chance to lead a healthy and productive life. And so you're probably familiar with some of the work that we do. We seek to address inequities around the world that make it harder for people to realize that vision. So we invest in solutions to provide equity for everyone in health and medical care, in education, and in access to economic opportunities, including especially for women and girls. And I'm a member of the Financial Services for the Poor team at the Gates Foundation. And we seek to ensure that everyone can make use of modern, low-cost financial services. And so one question you might have is, why is the Gates Foundation involved in financial services? Well, a growing body of research, as you may know, suggests that when people who live in extreme poverty gain access to appropriate digital financial tools, they are better able to save, to borrow, to make payments, and to invest in their family's education and future. And in fact, studies suggest that access to digital financial tools can help people to lift themselves out of extreme poverty sustainably. I think the pandemic has also emphasized the enormous advantages in speed, efficiency, safety, and cost that digital financial services can provide when delivering financial assistance to furloughed workers and to vulnerable households. Now, as all of you know, low-cost digital financial services like mobile money don't always look like traditional banking services. And that's why our colleagues at Digital Frontiers Institute realized that a new profession is necessary, namely of digital finance professionals who help to promote inclusion in their countries. And DFI undertakes this mission in two ways: by building capacity through training, and by building communities of professionals, just like all the associations that all of you are involved with. So I am delighted to see that so far 11 in-country digital finance professional associations have been created. These, I think, present great potential to influence digital finance and to promote financial inclusion in their countries. And today we're here to celebrate the launch of the Alliance of Digital Financial Associations. Now, the Alliance brings together like-minded people like yourselves together in each country, as well as key stakeholder organizations involved in this field, to help strengthen this new profession of financial service professionals and catalyze collaboration and innovation, all in the name of ensuring that we build digital financial systems that serve the needs of all, including the poor. So I'm delighted that all of you have taken some time out of your challenging careers to help us launch these associations in your countries, and today for taking a little bit of time out of your busy schedules for joining with us to reflect on these accomplishments and help us chart a path to a brighter future for all. Thank you very much again for inviting me to speak with you and join you today. And now I'd like to return your screens to our Alliance's CEO, Sarah Corley.
Thank you so much, Chris, and thank you very much also to for joining us today, for being part of this event, and also thank you very much to Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation for your continual support. We look fruitful collaboration between the two organizations as time goes on. So where did the alliance come from? I think that's quite a really interesting question as well, which Chris started to touch on there, which is fabulous. And I also want to hear the personal story from the CEO of Digital Frontiers, from Gavin Krugel, who he and I had a conversation 3.5 years ago when I joined DFI about where, and I don't think beyond our wildest dreams we expected to get here so quickly. So we're amazingly happy and proud of being part of this journey. So Gavin, I'd love to hear more from you.
Thanks, Sarah, and thank you, Chris, and thank you, national associations, and thank you, COP facilitators that have been with us for, 5-6 years, and thank you, alumni and students. It's quite an emotional day for me to see the Alliance launch, because the three founders of Digital Frontiers sat some 6 or more years ago trying to solve a problem. And the problem was that we didn't have human capital in the countries where we need it. And that we ourselves, being consultants in the space, struggled to find people that could help us implement inclusive finance systems on the ground. And so setting ourselves the task of establishing a profession, I too didn't think that we dreamed of the day that we would launch an alliance of digital finance professionals. But this is it. This is the dream come true for me, because we've done it. We have a profession that's distinct from banking and that has inclusion and equity increasingly as its ethos. So we're not just about the tech and the provision of services, but we know that it is, as Chris said, financial services for all. Sarah, so yes, just to say, I'm immensely proud and even emotional of this moment and the opportunity that the Alliance has, and honor, I see at least one of my co-founders is on the call as well, honor the vision that was set way back then, and then also honor all of the work that you and the communities have done. We started the communities off as an attachment, really, to the online learning experience, where we felt that people needed to, part of building a profession is not just learning online, but part of building a profession is connecting to your peers and having peer professionals in your local market. And the communities not only did that, but the communities of practice helped us bridge the conversation gap. For the first time, central bankers were talking to industry or non-bank industry and bankers in a classroom setting about training, whereas beforehand they were hesitant to have those conversations amongst each other in a formal business setting. And because it wasn't about business, it was about training, doors were opened. Fintechs were brought in, barriers were broken down, and people started talking really about how do we fix this in our country, how do we solve things in our country, and how do we take this forward. We didn't think the communities would evolve beyond the training, and they did. These peer professionals and this peer learning and these peer groups just continued connecting and growing and getting bigger and bigger, to the point that these national associations were formed, and then there's the Alliance. So one of the most wonderful unintended outcomes of the work of Digital Frontiers that started some 6 years ago is what we're seeing today. Sarah, just briefly want to talk about the connection between Digital Frontiers and the Alliance going forward, and how are we different? I see the Alliance as firmly the home of digital finance as a profession. The Alliance is an opportunity to showcase and promote in-country expertise, provide a unified voice, and encourage collaboration and partnerships. The Digital Frontiers Institute specifically provides qualifications and training and continuous professional development. So we play a role for the Alliance, right? We play a role in sharpening and strengthening the Alliance members in the national associations and the professionals that are affiliated to that. Both of these things are necessary to build capacity and to drive the profession. And DFI are immensely proud to be accepted as an honorary member to support the incubation of the Alliance, to take it from where it is now in this fledgling launch phase, but still immense in its global footprint and stature already, to something that is truly global and respected and on its own feet. So congratulations to all of you, and thank you again to all of you. And let me hand back to our CEO, Sarah Corley.
Thank you so much, Gavin. And I'm absolutely delighted that DFI and the Alliance can work so closely together and play different roles, but actually work together to build this this community that we've put together, build the skills and knowledge and capacity that we know is really needed. I'm going to keep my presentation short and sweet, but I also the opportunity to just do a little presentation, because what's the point of having such wonderful social and branding and if we can't see it, right? So this is my make sure everybody knows what our logo looks like, and everybody at least sees some of snapshots from our website, which is also out there. So just a quick overview of our aims and activities. So, you know, as Gavin and Chris have also sort of touched on, there's 3 key aims of the Alliance, which are the global exchange of knowledge, best practice. We also want to make sure that the Alliance is a leading voice in the digital finance industry, particularly in the inclusive digital finance industry. And that's something that all of the founding members of the Alliance are very passionate about. We also really want to promote in-country expertise. So already on the call, so many of you know each other and are connected and reach each other, but hey, let's make that bigger and better and global. And lastly, we want to catalyze innovation and increase inclusion by facilitating opportunities for networking, collaboration, and partnership. These are beginning to happen, and we're touching more and more, but we want to do that on a global scale through the Alliance. There you'll see some of the key things that we will be doing over the coming years. We are new. Our initial focus will be getting our name out there and beginning to get more members on board and focusing on our strategy, but you'll see an awful lot of the Alliance coming from 2022 and onwards. Who are our founding members? Well, I introduced them all, but I know some more people have joined the call since I first introduced them and thanked them. So let me give them one more roll call and one more moment in the spotlight for now. Of course, our founding members are Digital Finance Forum Bangladesh, DFI Benin, Digital Finance Practitioners Ghana, sorry, let me put my teeth back in, FinTech MZ, the Association in Mozambique for FinTechs, Association of Digital Finance Practitioners Nigeria, the Association of Digital Finance Practitioners Tanzania, Association Digital Frontiers Senegal, Shoimu FinTech Association of Sudan, Digital Frontiers Association Uganda, Association of Digital Finance Practitioners, Digital Finance Practitioners Zimbabwe, and lastly Digital Frontiers Institute, our 12th member and honorary member. It's been amazing. When we initially set out for having the Alliance launch, we hoped we'd have 4 founding members. Well, we managed to get 12. And I also know, and I'm going to consult my list just to make sure that I don't miss anyone off, because I know everyone will be upset if I miss someone off. I know that we are expecting Kenya, Ethiopia, Malawi, Pakistan, and Cote d'Ivoire to also join us very shortly. So I shall look forward to their membership when they come on board soon. Stopping there, this is not just about DFI Community of Practices, it's more than that. So we'll be going out there and looking for other digital finance associations to join us. We'll be looking for other partner members to join. So these will be key industry players and organizations that we feel would want to collaborate with the Alliance and with our in-country association members. And we'll also be looking for more honorary members to join as well. I just want to finish my little short presentation just by saying that many of you know the face of the Alliance, and I'm delighted that I have that privilege. But there's also a few key people behind the scenes that I also want to just for their hard work over the last few months in helping set up and establish the Alliance. We couldn't have done it without them. So thank you very much to Carlos Mondlane, Charity Chikumbi, Charlie Lukakau, Diana Okulu, Mohammed Rashid, Gerald Nyakwawa, and of course, Kojo Duggan. Without you guys, we couldn't have done it. So thank you very much for all your hard work. So I'm going to give you guys a round of applause too to make sure that you know that you were incredibly appreciated. And of course, there were people involved as well, to even get us this far. So there were lots of conversations back in 2019 team as well, people including Shao, Emmanuel, Douglas, Adenike, and many, many more. So it's not just me. The Alliance involves an awful lot of people, and absolutely we wouldn't exist if it wasn't initially too for those 11 founding members and the others that are joining us soon. So just a quick plug for me, we have a website. We also have 4 social media channels. We've got LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Guys, you must be on at least one of these platforms. So do make sure that you follow us, like us, or whatever it is you're supposed to do in all of these channels sometimes, to make sure that you stay updated with what's happening with the Alliance. I'm going to stop there because actually what I'm really keen to do is to move to the next part of our agenda, which is where we get to hear from 6 of these organizations. So we're now going to move into a short panel conversation where we're going to sort of just explore a little bit more about what it means actually to be an in-country Digital Finance Association and a member of the Alliance. So I'm really pleased to kick off our panel conversation. On our panel today, we have Charles Gasper, who's representing the FinTech profession at Big MZ. We have Diana Okulu, representing banking, but also Digital Frontiers Association. We have Precious Baidu, representing the mobile money profession, representing Digital Finance Practitioners Ghana. We also have Mohammed Rashid, representing the regulation, but also representing Digital Finance Forum Bangladesh. We have Kumbi representing the the development sector, ADFP in Zambia. And we also have Wally Diouf Didaho, who is representing ADF Senegal and the microfinance profession. So welcome panelists, thank you so much for taking the time to join us today. Our first question that I'm going to propose to you, Precious. Our digital finance associations, in-country digital finance associations are different and unique because they have members from a wide variety across the ecosystem. That's what makes digital finance a really exciting profession. So Precious, why is it important from your perspective to be part of that digital finance profession?
Thanks, Sarah, and everyone on the call for having us. Well, the importance is a bit clear, and everyone on this call can appreciate that being part of a professional body or a wider digital finance profession, it helps us dialogue across the ecosystem, the finance ecosystem. It also helps us achieve sustainable development goals that are set in this space. It helps us dialogue around the ethics in the digital finance service delivery. Digital finance profession is also critical for mobile money professionals due to the varying qualitative and quantitative resources it offers. Thank you very much, Sarah.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for that perspective, Precious. And Mohammed, from a regulator perspective, what are your thoughts on this question?
Thank you, Sarah. Digital finance professional very much necessary for the central bank, the regulators, as well as in the market, because understanding the market business models and risk is very much essential for licensing and supervision. And we have to work with the service provider and with other stakeholders of the ecosystem, which is ever evolving. And supporting the fintech and financial innovation is one of the key goals of the regulators currently. And also the association gives us the opportunity to continuously conversation with the service provider, with the stakeholders. That's very much essential at this moment of the innovative space.
Great, thank you so much. Also going to lastly go across to Wally. From a microfinance perspective, why is it important for you to be part of the digital finance profession?
Thank you, Sarah. It's important for you to participate of peer profession and build a great network. And also in Senegal, we have a lot of members of RDF to build and launch a digital project in the microfinance sector. That's why it's a good idea to continue to work with DFI and to continue to support and to learn financial inclusion area or digital project. Thank you.
Thank you. So we're hearing like different elements of coming out there together. The idea of being able to dialogue together right across with different people and build a peer network, just your immediate colleagues. The sharing and the innovation and the learning is really key. And that was something that we've really picked up, and there's a huge value in creating this digital finance profession. What amazes me is that you didn't just stop there. You didn't just stop with creating, you know, yourselves a group, but actually you all felt a strong desire to come together, to do more, to build even more capacity in your countries and to start to impact change. And I'm really excited by our next panel question, where we get a chance to see that these aren't just a logo. These organizations really do exist and are already doing some amazing work. So my next question for all panelists, and we'll hear from all 6 about, will be what kind of impact your associations have made so far. So I'm going to start with Xiao. Please tell us more about what Mosaic Association has achieved.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you for the question. Good afternoon for everybody. Well, our mission is to increase financial inclusion. Okay, that's our principal goal. And so we have put in place several activities, most of them internal in the country, but also abroad with other fintech associations and other promoters international. So for achieving that, we have been promoting workshops and activities with other fintech associations, showing our companies and services available to the market and for foreign investors. In the year of regulation, in the last year, we began to interact more with the central bank. That's the most important achievement until now, because as you know, fintech MZ just only has 2 years in place. And with the central bank, we have participated in events integrated in the technological hub of the regulatory sandbox. And also recently, 3 months ago, we have been invited by the central bank to participate in 3 working groups of the National Financial Inclusion Strategy, with finance access points, with digital financial services and payment interoperability. So these are 3 very important working groups that are promoting actions and activities for promoting financial inclusion. So also we gave our comments and contributions to several laws in the country. The central bank asked for our opinion and our comments, namely on entire KYC, PSP management and PSP regulation. That's one, supervision, sorry, that's the last one. And we also organized 2 FinTech Weeks in February 2020 when we launched our association, and this year also. And we will do it for sure next year in February. It's 1 week integrated, 4 days, 5 days with several workshops and events. And we produced annual reports. We have been done 2020 and now it's almost done to 2021. And that's the idea is to have a picture of the fintech sector involving the industry, the regulators and other stakeholders that are contributing for the development of fintech, insurtech ecosystem in Mozambique. Thank you, Sarah.
A lot of achievements in that year and a half, Xiao. Well done. Let's hear from one of our first established, I think actually one of the first established in-country associations was Digital Frontiers Association Uganda. Diana.
Thank you very much, Sarah, and thank you, everyone. Digital Frontiers Association Uganda, we began in 2018. And in regards to the impact that our association has made so far, we as DFA, we are commonly known as DFA Uganda, we are constantly challenging and changing the narrative with discussions around digital policy, financial inclusion, and the digital payments landscape in Uganda. So one of our recent achievements or the impact that we've had is in the recent National Payment System Act that had to separate the telcos from mobile money companies being regulated under the Central Bank of Uganda. So this had a lot of negative publicity But as DFA, we promoted the benefits around having these different fintechs, mobile money companies being regulated under the Central Bank of Uganda. And as a result of that, we got to see people from the telcos, from the banks, the fintechs, and development partners who are able to come into these sessions and build capacity as well as promote awareness in that aspect. We also, when we had just begun in 2018, we led efforts to scrap, there was a regressive tax that was introduced, the mobile money tax, where 1% was being charged on mobile money. So we led a discussion that led to the reduction of the tax. Actually, we wanted the tax to be removed, but after discussions, we had the tax halved to 0.5%. So this intervention that we led positively impacted the negative effects of the taxes on the mobile money transactions countrywide. And we're continuing to do that. Thank you very much, Sarah.
Thank you, Diana. What are two very significant achievements there. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And moving on to Ghana, Precious, what have Digital Finance Practitioners Ghana been doing?
Thank you very much. Digital Finance Practitioners Ghana in this world or in this space has sought to build capacity of professionals in the mobile network sector, the telecommunication sector, as well as the banking and other fintech areas. We've produced studies, we've produced articles and some papers to help shape and lead the dialogue in this space. We've contributed to a number of policy initiatives. We've supported implement market solutions with industry players. And as we've come to this space or this period, we've held a number of dialogues, such as building effective ecosystem in Ghana and open banking. We've also had dialogues and conversations around women's financial inclusion. Permit me to share with you the icing on the cake. Today, after this launch, about 2 hours after this launch, we get to have a conversation about central bank digital currencies, which Ghana seeks to actually venture into. So this alone is not enough, but Digital Finance Practitioners Ghana seeks to make a lot of impact in this space and lead the way for many to follow. Thank you very much, Sarah.
Thank you so much, Precious. And yeah, time afterwards, Precious will pop the link to the call in the chat so you can join and learn more about the ECEDI. That's collaboration and support right there.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Ghana. Thank you.
Then let's head across to Mohamed Rashid, who is the convener of Digital Finance Forum Bangladesh, in fact, community so far. So over to you to tell us more about your impact.
Thank you, Sarah. We started working as a informal groups since 2017 in social media groups. Then we established our convening committee in December 2019. So we are not working so much for a long time as a formal organizations. It's about 1.5 years, more than 1.5 years. So by this time we have organized many webinars, discussions and capacity events on digital finance and fintech innovation with local stakeholders and international experts. We also currently provide feedback of government agencies, attended different government policy making committees also, and also development agencies and research organizations. We provide them feedback on policy issues. Also, our association is currently recognized as a think tank on digital finance and financial inclusion issues nationally. So it's a big achievement for a short period of time, and we want to go forward in this area. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you, Mohamed Rashid. I'm always amazed at the number of webinars that you managed to do and the amount of capacity building that's happened. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Let's swap and hear from Charity from ADFP. I think, again, like Uganda, one of our very first associations.
Thank you very much, Sarah. Like Sarah has said, we're one of the early associations in digital finance. We started in 2018. So we have taken a liberty to assist other associations come into being from countries like Malawi, Kenya, Nigeria, Zimbabwe, would provide whatever lead and learning experiences from our case. And so this was very supportive. Secondly, we've also contributed to the National Consumer Protection debate because we felt we are now skilled, we understand what the pains of a consumer goes through. So when there was a debate and a paper submitted, we took liberty to give our input, and this was very well accepted. Thirdly, we have facilitated training for banks. So when we were launching our association, we made it very large, and there were people that came from commercial banks, we were central bank and so on, and we did a raffle, and that the reward included training, and we took 2 banks to train, and they were very impressed, and students have continued to come from there. Fourthly, we were also part of we have used the ADF expert knowledge to support fintech challenges. We had a SADC challenge, and we had an FSD and a local incubator called Bongo Hive do a startup challenge, and the expert staff then came from ADFP as a contribution. Lastly, we've also supported a young entrepreneur who was part of our class. So like Gavin gave in his speech, this coming together means that we get to know regulators, we get to know MNO people, we get to know all these important people. And we were able to get openers and help them knock on doors they didn't imagine they could knock on. And the product is working in partnership with an MNO ready to go live. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Charity. What wonderful achievements. And isn't it great to see something new come to the market with years of expertise in the group, helping those young. That's fabulous. Thank you so much, Charity. And last, but by no means least, we're heading up to Senegal, to Digital Frontiers Senegal, and to Wally.
Thank you, Sarah. And since 2018, we started by webinar. We organized a lot of webinar in the digital finance area. We organized also the panel discussion and the round table. And our last meetup during the CEO of Jim UEMOA, we come to share our vision on financial inclusion and project on Jim UEMOA project. We have a lot of members. Year after year, we have a lot of members who participate in RDF and who want to learn more about DFI course. And every time we promote our financial inclusion project and we promote the learning of DFI course. We have a lot of impact in locally because a lot of members work in the microfinance, in banking sector, in telecommunication sector. That's why we impact the project we will lead. Thank you.
Thank you, Wally. And from all the interactions I've had with you, one thing I can say is the financial inclusion focus of your association is so strong, always thinking about those end users and getting as many people financially included. So great job. Thank you very much. What I'm hearing here is many things. It just, no matter how many times, and I've heard these stories, right? We prepared for this panel, so I've heard these stories before, but even today, hearing them, it just makes me so happy, so proud, so excited to be in a peer network where we're making impact. We're influencing and promoting innovations, products and services. We're influencing policy and practice and building that capacity of knowledge and resources to really the reach of digital financial services and to be able to financially include more people. And you know, it's just the beginning. I can't wait. We've also got other associations who we didn't feature on the panel who have also achieved amazing impact and more to come as well. So I really hope people are inspired by what they're hearing, and it keeps you guys wanting to move forward and continue to thrive. Finally, to wrap up our panel, of course, I'd be amiss not to sort of say, why the Alliance then? You know, why with all these successful in-country associations do we need the Alliance? Well, I'd love to hear from you first, João, on, you know, why does Mozambique FinTech Association feel inspired to be part of the Alliance?
Okay, thank you, Sarah. It's common sense and globally accepted that fintechs industry can play an important role in financial inclusion. That's what we are all working together. But it's also a common sense say that fintechs and insurtechs or tech startups in overall faces three challenges. One is regulation, the second financing, and the third business development or skill and capacity building. So we believe that being part of a large community as the Alliance that crosses several countries in several regions in the planet, we can better address those challenges. We can learn from other countries what is being done in terms of regulation, and we can promote our companies and expose them to the world and attract more financing, for instance. And also we can work on skill development together with the Alliance and DFI partnership. So we want to put Mozambique in the global map of digital finance industry and be a hub spot for fintechs, insurtechs coming up with innovative solutions and to be part of a great opportunity. So we believe that the Alliance will be one of the most important ways to achieve that. And we will open opportunities to contribute to collaboration with all stakeholders in the industry all over the world. Okay.
Thank you so much there, João.
Thank you.
Let's get your thoughts on that. Why do DFA Uganda want to be part of the Alliance?
Thank you very much, Sarah. DFA Uganda, why should we be part of the Alliance? One of the major reasons is for global exposure and access to global opportunities, especially when it comes to skills that are not in country. That is one of the reasons why we would want to be associated with the Alliance. We also want to set up DFA at first as a think tank, a local think tank resource partner in Uganda with all matters in digital finance, both locally and internationally. So the Alliance will give us that opportunity, and it will also improve on DFA's profile and our potential partners with the Alliance. And also knowing that we have an international affiliation. Next, another reason why Uganda as part of the Alliance is to harness the new opportunities for individuals in our country, in the sector, the digital finance sector that we're looking at. We should be able to harness and share these experiences with people from the Alliance. We're able to network with people in different countries like Ghana, Zimbabwe, Zambia, name it, Pakistan, Bangladesh. So all those shared experiences harness opportunities, even for people in Uganda and those who are part of the associations. New collaborations as well, just not in country, but also internationally. So the Alliance is that platform that will give us that experience. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Diana. Really amazing to hear your perspective. Let's also get Charity's views on it. So over to you, Charity.
Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Sarah. So international community means learning and continuing professional development. And we keep up to date with what industry developments are happening all around the world. It gives us an opportunity to have an international perspective. Secondly, it gives us access to global advice and learning from other key organizations worldwide, and also a global network of peers. DFI, Zambian Association of Digital Finance, isn't alone. There are many other brilliant organizations and brilliant things happening around the world. So for best practices, for international standards, this provides a very good platform. Thirdly, we want to be ethical and observe a code of conduct, a code of practice to secure public trust. We all know how public trust is very important for e-money, and so we want that international acclaim that we are meeting the standards. Lastly, it's all about financial inclusion. We learn, like Diana has said, what's happening at home, in the region, in Africa, in East Asia, and everywhere. And here we are all sitting together and learning how the solutions were found in the Far East, in Bangladesh, in every other area. So an international organization that brings us together is very key. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Charity. It's so many things there that I really hope the Alliance definitely will bring to you. That's certainly it for sure is our plan. We really hope, to use Zhao's word, that we put you on the map. We really hope that we use you, Diana, as you said, as a think tank. So anybody want to know or do some work or want to understand more about digital finance or financial inclusion in Uganda, Diana and her association, or Zhao for Mozambique, or ADFP for Zambia, there's people out there that you can reach out to, and we really hope that skill and knowledge is dug into. And we really hope that we bring you credibility, exposure, trust, ethics, and also try and help guys as in-country associations sustainable, attractive, and successful. So it's an absolute pleasure to have you all on the panel today. It's a pleasure, founding members of the Alliance. I feel like I have a big weight on my shoulders as the CEO to make sure that those hopes of the Alliance come true. But I know with people like yourselves on the team, that team effort will definitely come true. And I think into the chat earlier, we learn quicker when we work together, and I think that's very much true of what we're all going through and what we will be doing in the future together. So thank you so much to our panelists for their input there, to Zhao, to Diana, to Precious, Mohammed Rashid, Charity, and Wally. Thank you. Now we move on to the final bit, but possibly as well the most exciting bit of our agenda today, which is, well, the Alliance only becomes real once all the founding members sign up to its constitution. So now wants to meet each and every single founding member and watch them sign up to this amazing new organization with the hopes and dreams that we have. I'm going to go through each of our founding 11 association, Digital Finance Association members first in alphabetical order. So that means we start with Digital Finance Forum Bangladesh. So Mohammed Rashid, over to you.
Thank you, Sarah. I am Rashid from the Central Bank, and Mohammad Julfikar is the vice convener of our Digital Finance Forum. He is from telecom sector. Mr. Nasimul Islam is General Secretary. He is from payment. Mohammad Sadat Moinuddin, he is the treasurer of our Digital Finance Forum. He is from banking sector. So on behalf of Digital Finance Forum, I want to sign the documents. Thank you.
Brilliant. Thank you so much and welcome.
Congratulations.
Digital Finance Forum. Welcome. First signatory down. Well done.
Congratulations, sir.
Let's move on to next in Benin. So we have the Association de Professionnels de la Finance Digitale, DFI Benin, and we have Carmen Ganai as the chair going to sign for us there. So Carmen, are you with us on the call? Have we lost Carmen? As always, Carmen, are you with us?
Yes, Carmen is there.
we can come back to Benin. We'll come back. Hopefully, maybe Carmen has got a problem. If not, we'll come back.
Hello.
Oh, you're there.
Sarah.
Wonderful.
Hello, Sarah. I am here. How are you? How are everybody?
Good to have you with us. I can see you're traveling, so thank you so much for joining us from the road.
Yes. And my conscience is down, but I am very, very happy. Oh, my connection is down. Maxime can speak after.
Perfect. Thank you, Carmen. Maxime, maybe we can ask you to tell us a little bit more about the association in Benin, as Carmen is having a connection.
I just thank you, Sarah. Thank you giving this opportunity to Benin to contribute to financial education.
We're really struggling there with Carmen's connection. So, Maxime, perhaps would you please do the honor of just introducing a couple of your key members and signing up to that constitution as our backup, just in case. Always have a backup. You never know when the interconnection can go down.
Thank you very much, Sarah. Just to introduce myself, so I'm Maxime Loposi, Deputy Secretary General of the Benin Digital Finance Association. So I'm here with Carmen, the president of the Benin Association, and we are really pleased to be founding member of the alliance. So the board of the Benin Association is composed of seven people. So the president, Carmen, and I are representing the association today. And just to tell a little bit about what we are doing here in Benin. So as the ADFI Association, we really intend to be the voice of the digital finance professional in Benin. So linking the regulator, the technology specialist, the bank, mobile network operator, and fintech. And we also intend to bring awareness on the potential of digital finance to improve financial inclusion. And last, the government of Benin has a really strong ambition of development, which put financial inclusion at the heart of its action. And we really intend to be a strong support of the government in that direction. Thank you very much.
Brilliant, thank you. Luckily, Carmen signed the paperwork just before the call, so we won't have the signatory, but we do welcome Benin into the alliance. Well done, congratulations and welcome Benin.
Thank you.
Let's move over to Digital Finance Practitioners Ghana. Kojo.
Hi everyone. Great to be here. And yes, it's been exciting several months of ideation, consultation, deliberation, back and forth, discussion, and enthusiasm amongst the members is diverse. And as the Alliance stands for inclusivity, I'm sure you can see that in the members as well from various countries. From Ghana, we have Derek Lai, who's a public policy consultant. We have Richard Setre, who's also a member of the DFP Ghana. He's a digital specialist with CBG Bank. Anthony Forsen is a zonal manager with ZPay Ghana. Selassie Tay is a business development person with the Global Accelerex. Simon Pete is head of finance at IT Consortium. Barbara Mintamafo is a lead at EcoBank Ghana. You've heard Precious, who's our secretary. Ama Oni, Ophidiama Oni, our president, and myself, vice president. And it's really an honor to have represented Ghana on the steering committee and thereby sign the document, the agreement. There.
Thank you and welcome Digital Finance Practitioners Ghana.
Congrats, Kojo.
Fantastic.
Go Team Ghana.
Let's
go for Ghana.
move on. We've got a lot to get through. Let's move to Mozambique next. FinTech MZ, João Gaspar, the president.
Yes, thank you, Sarah. I'm João Gaspar. I'm the president of the association. And with me, I have here, you see my colleagues down there. We have 8 members and 1 general secretary, is Natercia Gomes, this young lady here. With me, I have my vice president is Carlos Monte, one of the key members to put in place the alliance, as Sarah told before. And we have also some vice presidents for international cooperation and for technology, and the other members are for treasury and things like that. So we have company members, so corporate members, and also individual members as financial practitioner people that work at banks or mobile money operators, whatever. And also we have honorary members. We elected the first one this year is Professor Ecelina Macom, also the CEO of FSD Mozambique. So let me just sign the Constitution right here. I hope that you can see.
Wonderful.
Okay. It's done. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. Welcome to Mozambique.
It's a pleasure to be one of the founders of the Alliance. Thank you very much.
An absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let's move on to the Association of Digital Finance Practitioners in Nigeria. Over to you, Charles Bassi, who is chair.
Thank you very much, Sarah, and thank you everyone for this very great opportunity. It's been a long journey, but a very fruitful one here in Nigeria, where we have professionals from the regulatory sector, from those who are technology drivers, and also from the users making up the professional body. A lot of work has actually come to bring us to this point. Within the Nigerian sector, we have key professionals I would like to acknowledge. We acknowledge Jacqueline Juma, who is the head of EFINA, and Olukayo Olubi. We have also Stephen Ambore. We have Emmanuel Umokoro, who has worked very hard alongside Adenike Okumbolade for us to be here at this point. We recognize the contributions of Chuka Onwaguluchi, who is the head of strategy in Access Bank. We have Kenneth Ogweneruno. We also have Hilary Ogwani and quite a lot of other people. We have Arinze, who is actually working very hard to be here. And for us in Nigeria, we believe that membership with the Alliance actually will offer us opportunity to leverage more knowledge, skill sets, and deepen the work of both the regulators and also the providers of the services. And so I have the honor at this point in time to sign the Constitution.
Fabulous. Welcome.
Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you so much. Welcome, Association Digital Finance.
Go Team Nigeria.
We see you, Nigeria. We see you.
Yes, it's good to be here.
Welcome, Nigeria.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone.
We can always count on Nigeria to bring a party. Well done to you. Let's head to a Francophone member. Let's head over to Association Digital Frontiers Senegal, over to the president.
Senegal. After Senegal is
Senegal.
Uganda is next.
Have we got you, Wally?
Hi, Sarah. Hi,
there
everyone.
We go.
Okay.
The team are together. Wonderful.
Yes. I'm Wally, and I'm the president of the association. With me, you have Charlie Lukaku, our vice president. You have also Madam Sule Hawa, our treasury. You have also Adu Sow, our general secretary. And you have Mr. Maliwe Draogo, our COP. Facilitator, yes. So I'm going to sign the Constitution.
Bravo to ADF.
From Senegal.
Go ahead, Senegal.
We are very happy to join the alliance.
Bon arrivé.
We're very happy to have you as our founding members. Great to be on board. Oh, so let's head over slightly. We're going to go to Sudan, and we have the lovely Manal Yasser to sign the constitution, the General Manager.
Hi, Sarah. Hi, everyone. It is absolute pleasure to be here with all of our partners, peers, and colleagues. It is a special pleasure for me at a personal level because I am someone who witnessed the evolution of DFI over years since their beginning up to date. And we as Shumul Sudan Fintech Association are excited to be part of this great community. Just a bit about the name Shumul. It means inclusion, to include citizens, to include users, to include service providers, all stakeholders to develop and to facilitate people's lives by providing enabling financial services, and to act as a bridge between the local ecosystem, regional and international ones. And that is why we are here today to sign this constitution. I am pleased to be accompanied in this event by my colleague Fawaz Kawi, who is a CEO of one of the founding fintech companies, and our one of our advisors, Mr. Umarabi, who is an expert and one of the leader of digital financial services in the country. Let's move to the moment of signing of the constitution.
Well done. Absolutely delighted to have Shumul, a Fintech Association of Sudan, as our founding member. It's lovely that Manal, you've been involved. Wonderful journey too. So thank you and congratulations.
My pleasure. Thank you.
And now we're going to head a little bit further east on the continent, going over to the Association of Digital Finance Practitioners. Yeah, so Gloria, our chair, over to you.
Thank you. Greetings, everyone. I'm Gloria Njiu. I'm the chairperson for the Association of Digital Finance Practitioners in Tanzania. With me is my colleague, Eric Luyangi, who is the vice chair. I'm also extending appreciation to some of our other members. Our secretary, Belinda Wera, works for Vodacom, and our treasurer, Vincent Nkini, works for CRDB. I work for NCBA Bank, and my colleague Eric works for Jumo World. Thank you so much, Sarah, for the support you've afforded to us. We have been on the marathon to really push to establish our association this year. Despite the hurdles, we have come very much close to it. And at this moment, we are very privileged to be part of the founding members of the association. We're looking forward to work with everyone, learn from each other, share experiences, and really foster the digital finance adoption in Tanzania. So on behalf of my colleagues in Tanzania community, I will sign the...
Oh, great. Yay. Welcome to Association of Digital Finance Practitioners Tanzania. Great to have you on board. And I can see we have a whole team waiting for us over at the DFA Uganda. Diana, as president.
Hello, everyone.
Wow.
He should yes. My name is Diana Akulu Wanyama. I'm the chairperson for the Digital Frontiers Association Uganda. I am here with my team. We are all vaccinated.
Yay!
Yes, so next to me is my vice chairperson and director gender inclusion, Bella, Pamela Bella Nyamutoka. Bella can wave. That's on my right. On my left is Ian Mugisha. He's the director, marketing and communications. Ian. On the extreme left is Timothy. He's the manager, communications. when you see any social media posts from DFA, Timothy is the man behind that. On my right is Rachel Kamsime. She's the General Secretary for the Digital Frontiers Association, Uganda. We are happy to be here, and we are going to go ahead and sign the Constitution.
Wonderful. Welcome to DFA Uganda.
There's a video somewhere there.
Yes. We've got it. Well done. That was technological. I'm so that's a digital team indeed over in Uganda team. We've got 2 more to go. We're running a little bit over time, but I hope you're all having a great time and I'm stay on the call for another few minutes with us. So we have ADFP Zambia next going to sign the Constitution. We go over to Brenda, who is the chair. Brenda?
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Brenda Bwalia. I'm the association chair for Zambia. On the call today, we have myself, we have Kombe, who's the vice chair. We have Jessica, who's in charge of our secretariat. We have Telita on the bottom far left, who's in charge of our finance. We also have Douglas, who's the past chair that I took over for. And you've heard from Charity, who's our honorary member. We have Sam, who's also part of our team, and Chileka as well. On behalf of the team Zambia, I would like to sign the association, and on behalf of the Association of Zambia, we're happy to be members, happy to
Did we lose Brenda there? Maybe
to be learning from other.
Back. Are you with us, Brenda?
Hi, can you see me? I'm just about to sign.
Wonderful. We lost you for a second there.
Thank you.
The key thing.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
Brilliant. Well done, Brenda. ADFP Zambia. And our last, but definitely not least, we're going to go to Digital Finance Practitioners Association of Zimbabwe. I think. Of course, Ethel's very excited, but we're coming over to you, Gerald.
Thank you, Sarah. I would like to acknowledge the presence of my team members. We have Caroline, she's the chairperson. We have Ethel, who's in charge of finance and treasury. We have Victor, he's in charge of communication, and anything that you see that is coming from us, it's done by Victor. We have Proud. Hello. He is also in charge of membership. We also have Tawonga and Wilson. They are part of our members. My name is Gerald Minyara Zinyakwawa, and I'm the Chief Association Executive. And we are proud to be here. We are happy to be part of this journey, and we will, we are the last to sign, and we're going to be here forever. So on behalf of my association, I'm going to sign on behalf of Ethel, Proud, and Tawonga.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Super proud sorry we got last alphabetically, but as I said, definitely not least. That was Digital Finance Practitioners Association of Zimbabwe. We also can't finish the call without getting our honorary member, Digital Frontiers Institute, also signed up to the Constitution. So I'm delighted to hand over to Gavin.
Thanks, Sarah, and thanks to all of the other members for accepting us as an honorary member. You are our team. We're happy to work with you in incubating the Alliance until it can stand on its own feet and supporting wherever we can. It is an absolute honor for me on behalf of the Digital Frontiers Board and the entire team to sign as an honorary member.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wow, 12 members. I love one of the comments, I think, from Dion, that it felt like we were all in the room together. It truly does. A really wonderful launch a real sense of the community that we really are, and that the alliances we've built and the actual alliance that we've created. I'm just very proud, incredibly happy and excited for the journey that we've all started today, and we've got very, very far to go together, but I'm sure that we're all excited and looking forward to where that journey can take us. I know we all have big dreams, and I'm very certain that those dreams will come from amazing skills, talent, knowledge and passion, dedication that we have within this team. So many of you do all the work you do, doing your normal day jobs, family life, other life commitments, and it just amazes me how much time, commitment and drive that you all have to make this successful. So I'm absolutely delighted. We had almost 200 people on the call with us, and also people joining the live stream on Zoom. I think we now can start making a lot of noise about the Alliance. We can start now looking for more members to join us. That will be one of our next. And what I would say is, if you've been inspired, and I hope you all have today, let's get you joined up to the Alliance. Let's build on those countries mentioned earlier: Kenya, Ethiopia, Malawi, Pakistan, Central Africa. We look forward to your membership. And we're also looking for partner members as well. So any organizations working in the digital finance or financial inclusion space, please do reach out with me, get in touch so we can talk about how we can all collaborate together to increase the uptake of digital finance and increase financial inclusion. Just a final plea for me: we have a LinkedIn channel, we have a YouTube channel, we have a Facebook, and also Twitter. Stay in touch with what's happening in the Alliance. Please do follow and like us so that we can all stay in touch and move forward on this amazing journey together. Wow, feeling very emotional. Sorry we've run over, but I really hope you've enjoyed today's launch, and I can't wait to start sharing what in the future with you all. Thank you so much, everybody, and I look forward to seeing you all in various collaborations and working together soon. Bye, everyone.